All right, let's do it. Let's speed run the shit and click. Let's see if I can get to the thing faster. All right, just a pair of slippers. Right, there's the phone. Let's go to the phone first. It's probably important. 666 3 4 9 8. That's when the sounds play. What a strange thing. I better put it down. Go here, go outside. Set the water heater to 51 in advance. Was there anything out here? I don't remember there being any items out here. There's a key over here. Hey, there's a key. We need that key for things. Okay. Yo, can't see without the lighter. Then the phone rings. Oh, I think that doesn't show up until afterwards, the level. Shit. Trying to remember how to do this game quickly, and I'm actually like, I'm sitting here like, where's the key go? Now I get the lighter. There's stuff in the toilet. Trying to remember the sequence of events here. I need my sweater in order to get the thing from the toilet. Shit. There's a sweater. There's another key. That door's locked still. Now you're unlocked. There's the pliers. And the jump scare happens, right? And then this door locks itself again. It is actually surprisingly hard to remember the order of operations with the locked stuff. Door's still locked there. Right, I've got the jacket, that means I can grab the poopy key. I think it was. There's another small key for me. There's a battery. Now we're turning the water on. We still need one more battery. Ah! I'm not remembering it as much as I thought I would. I don't like trying to hurry. All I have is a lighter. Ah, the lockpick. Which, for some reason, opens the kitchen. And there's another key in there. Can't remember anything else being important. That opens Dad's office. Drawer is locked. Why did I come in here again? Oh, right. What's the date of the thing? 1956, right? Got the other battery. That'll take us to the other dimension. Oh my god. Alright, time to hurry. Oh my god. Darkness, bad things. Get the vial from... yeah, there's a test tube here. Got the beaker here. Get the sludge from here. That'll open up... you. This stuff's a little easier to remember at this point. Keep it going. So now that's all drained away. Now I need to... ah! It startled me again. It startled me again, because it's just so out of nowhere. But it's intentional as far as I can tell. Plank. Resin. Jump. Gotta speed run this shit. Planking in here. Nope, that was a mistake. Resin. Weird organ. Sure. Organ goes there. It was for 35. No. For 35, wasn't it? Right. Guess I don't know the solution yet. Do I need to click on you? Now does it work? Yeah, you had to do that first. The ear. I need blood still. Where'd I get the blood from before? $7.45. That was the one from before. Okay. Which led to what change? Weird key happens. I think that's it, right? Oh, shit. Shit. I got the middle drawer open, there's a switch inside, but it's disabled. It's also wet. I have the feeling that someone disabled it recently. If only got here sooner. Am I too slow? I've managed to open the central drawer. There's a switch inside. When I pressed it, I felt a slight light vibration. I don't know what happened. This is like my third run. Every time I started a new run, I hit record again from scratch, so I'd have a timer. I got just seconds under 5 minutes. So just below 5 minutes, and I was finally fast enough. Jesus Christ, man. So I was right. The hint that you weren't there fast enough is actually a hint at one of the endings. This is my father's office. He's kind of old-fashioned. Shit. What did I do, though? There's the medallion. I don't know what the switch did. Oh, Jesus. I need water for the resin thing, at the very least. I don't think it's the right temperature. It's 51. Why is it not the right temperature? Of GD, it changes every time? Okay. Gadolinium is 64. Okay. I'm realizing one mistake I was making in my speedrun strats is I was preemptively setting the temperature of this thing in advance. But now I'm realizing that you reached the... Shit, I forgot the number already. Was it 65? 64? I was going in here to set this to 51 each time. Like that was something that was worth doing or something. Like I was like, oh my god, I better hurry up because I gotta save money in the long term and I don't want to set it to 51 then wait for that because that'd take a while, right? I just heard someone running around. That's creepy. I think it's the right temperature. Now the medallion's set up. I just want to know what's going on here. Because, yeah, you can leave by using the hello. That's what opened. I pressed the button in my father's office and the evil version of his office opened. Did our dad know about all this? They will save us and guide us to a new beginning. The makers? Oops. It's the only word we have to go on. The screen displays a message. Finishing incubation process. System failure. Premature interruption. Unlocking main access point due to security breach. What the hell does that even mean? But what kind of sick mind made this? There are capsules with fetuses? They don't look human at all. What? This is horrifying. I want to get the hell out of here. Are these related to the bodies or something? This door is still locked. I'm a little worried because I'm trying not to accidentally trigger the original ending or anything. The door is closed, but it's got a slot to put something in. Unfortunately, the slot seems to be disabled. So that's just not happening. Oh, weird. Wait, the branches are gone that were here before. Oh, that was really hard to see. There's a different path there. The branches that blocked this way are gone now. Let's see where the stairs lead to. The door, although it's very rusty, seems to be open. Let's hope there aren't nasty surprises behind it. Can't believe it. I made it out of there in one piece. That's a relief. It's all over. I should try to find a phone so I can call my parents. I don't have any money on me. I'll think of something. I could try the gas station at the end of the street. It's probably open. My body's kinda hot. Must be because of that hell I went through. Maybe the explanation is that I'm completely nuts. Now really, I'm getting even hotter. It doesn't matter what you do. Every universe has a fate and must be fulfilled. You didn't pass the trial, so you are not useful to us. It is time to make it all begin again. I did the harder thing and it gave me a worse ending, where you just die with everybody else for not succeeding at the trial. Like, was that the universe being destroyed in apparently literal fire? Alright. I might have to do research now if there's more endings, because I'm at a loss as to how to get more, but I'm curious if for no other reason than to see more intricately designed 3D environments and a couple more FMV endings, perhaps? Huh. It's intriguing. I think the ending of this game in general was the most interesting part, and the fact that it branches makes it all the more interesting. It makes that more interesting too. It's just all the key stuff's a bit of a bummer. It is kind of amusing to have yourself have to beat the game, or beat the first chunk of the game in 5 minutes or less, like just speeding through it at an absurd rate. It's an interesting little memorization test. I found it engaging enough that I actually really wanted to do it once I had the idea in my head, and I was more into that than most of the actual puzzles, actually. Just trying to see if I get the sequence down. It's surprisingly hard to get down at first, but I started optimizing things like, oh, you can get the plank and the resin in the same room, and you can get the key and the jacket in the same room, and and you can get the lockpick and the toilet key are in the same room, and like you start doing all these different plans, although one of my plans was to have the water heater set to the right temperature in advance, and that was irrelevant, but it's actually really hard to do in 5 minutes straight, because you're rapidly clicking on all the right locations, and clicking on the right locations is surprisingly entertaining and disorienting because of how awkward all the camera angles are, that figuring out where the next trigger point on the screen is going to be just to go to the next hallway is actually, like, all over the place. Huh. Alright, next day. I'm making an effort to find the other endings, but I don't even know. I don't really know where to start, but the first thing that comes to mind is that the clock in the intro was pointing at a key, and that clock has a time on it. So maybe if you invert that time 180 degrees during the invert the clocks segment, maybe you can use that one, and maybe that'll mean something. I don't know. If you look into extras, leaderboards. Yeah. Oh. Interesting. I guess those are just my best time, though. I was wrong about something. I saw these ones all being NA, and I'm like, oh shit, how do you get those endings? I guess nobody has those endings. I realized, no, that's my ranking and time. Top 50! Top 12, apparently. I imagine fewer people have that one. You guys can't see this because it's showing the Steam overlay, and I normally hide that stuff because I don't want achievement pop-ups coming up constantly. On the speedrun one, I'm 12th place out of 15. Motherfucker. There's somebody who beat ending 3 in 4 minutes and 37 seconds. That's less time than it took for me to even get to the part where you flip the switch, let alone all the crap that happens afterwards. This, people like to speedrun this stuff, I guess. I guess that is the difference, is that a significant, because the times are involved in a lot of the people beating me are people that are intentionally going way out of their way to get super scores, as opposed to normal times. Anyway, there's 3 more endings here. I'm gonna, out of curiosity, let's see. Ending 6 has been acquired by 8 people. Ending 5 has been acquired by 15 people. Ending 4 has been acquired by 15 people. Ending 3 is acquired by 15. So it's the same number of people have done endings 4, 5, and 6 as have done, or 4 and 5 as have done 3. So it must not be completely crazy. Ending 2 has been done by 15 people? Wait, these leaderboards might be bullshit. Oh, the leaderboards stop. I'm an idiot. I'm so sorry. There's multiple pages to the leaderboards. So they stop after 15. Oh god. Okay, so no. No. Ending 5 has been done by 23 people. Ending 4 has been done by 39 people. Ending 3 has been done by 15 people. Wait, more people have found 4 and 5 than 3. Alright, well now I gotta get in there. What the hell am I missing? Part of me is wondering if, like, if you go back in there and you play it again, do things change? I'm curious to see if parts of the story change or what. I don't know. Well, here we go. Alright, test number 1 probably failed. I thought I'd just sit here for a few minutes. Like, for whatever reason, when I gaze at it for more than a couple seconds, it starts to give me a headache. Yeah. No. That didn't pan out. The light, wispy breeze of fresh air. Did I ever find out what the fresh air even indicated? I never found a way out. Alright, tried the headache test. Now let's try the cooking myself test. I'm not going to be able to stand this much longer. Let's see if that's true or not. I can't stand this heat anymore. I can't. You couldn't stand the heat in the room any longer. You fainted and fell into the lava. Needless to say, you are dead. Well, alrighty then. I suppose that is an ending after all. I think I was wrong about the headache thing, though. I waited considerably longer for the headache thing and nothing happened. Do I have to look up information about one of these people? Oh. That might be the case. I'm thinking of loose ends and I'm like, what if I need to find the birthday of the creator of the game? And then and then that would be the prophet? Like, is he the prophet? And then, do I then, like... That'd be funny if you entered the prophet's name. I'm sorry, the prophet's birth date, but you did it for the, creator of the game. And, like, that might be one of the endings. I don't know, I'll keep poking around. I don't have a ton of other ideas. The other clock was at 3:45, the grandfather clock at the beginning of the game. So 9:15? Welp. Open. Open. I don't know why I keep trying. I feel like I'm wasting time. Well, if I just keep trying, I can force the lock. No matter how much I try, the lock won't turn. My hand's starting to hurt. Come on, please open. I can't stand this anymore. I'm gonna break this door down. Oh, that's unfortunate. Seems you couldn't think clearly and ended up breaking your leg. You ran out of lighter fuel. You sat there alone in the dark, screaming in pain while nobody could hear you. Despair overwhelmed you to the bitter end. Oh. 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 Alright, we're in stalker mode activate. I found a bunch of profiles for Miguel Antonio Rivera Casas, which is the person first listed in the credits, and I can't read any of this, but that sounds like a college duration, 2008 to 2013, and I know that sounds familiar specifically because that's when I started college, was 2008, so he might have been born the same year as me, which means we might want to start by trying to type in... We're probably going to want to try to type in 1990. He might have the same birthday as me. Alright, moment of truth. Are we born the same year? Wait, what? Yep. 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 1990 worked. 1990 worked. Alright. Alright. Yeah. That's where we're going with this. Does the battery do something different? Hello. Very different graphical fidelity of what also looks like an old point-and-click game. Ah, yes. Now I feel right at home. Running a little bit low on RAM, though. Okay. We run.bat. Hi. Welcome, you have traveled in time back to the 90s. We are sorry about the low resolution backgrounds and simplistic old school CGI graphics, but we hope you enjoy your stay. Now you can exit through the doors in front of you, if you want. Oh. Boy, that font, by the way. Oh, nice dolphins. They don't have many polygons, but they're made of marble, so that's okay. There's multiple doors to pick from, I guess. Oh, I really like this place. This village has an appealing vintage style. It brings back good memories. I think I'll be able to lead a peaceful life here. Yeah, this is my new home. You finally found a peaceful village to live in? Enjoy this new life as long as you can, but you don't need to worry about anything anymore. Someday, people will start freaking out about something called the Y2K bug, but really, just don't worry. Achievement unlocked, so 90s it hurts. Alright. Now that I've engaged in cyber stalking in order to solve a mystery, I think we're ready to put a cap on this one. Alright, yeah, the ending hunting got amusing. I'm interested in seeing what they do next, because I assume they'll make something else. I've learned more about this game going forward, and yeah, like, they kept remaking this game. We saw some of that in the diary thing, but yeah, like, I've since glanced at, like, playthroughs of this game on Xbox, on the Xbox 360 via Xbox Live Indie Games. I'm actually a little disappointed this is one of the games we missed back when we used to cover those games all the time, because we covered well over 100 Xbox Live Indie games, and this is the type of stuff we were hoping to find sometimes, just because we would only find the worst garbage just all the time, and it was always really disappointing. And this would have been a bit of a surprise by comparison. Let's look at the leaderboards. 6th place, 9th place, 8th. There's something really novel about knowing that you're among, like, the 10 people that have seen something in a game, basically. That... part of it's just being one of the only people that played it, like Pipe Push Paradise and stuff like that, but... yeah. Yeah. I'm interested in seeing what they do next. Especially seeing their progress from the 360 version, their graphical fidelity has gone up like crazy. and their design for some of the weird dimensional spaces looks neat in a way that reminds me a bit of like, what was it, Myst 4, when you get to where Sirius was being held and stuff like that. Like there's like some places like that. Like this is starting to go in that territory, and I'd be interested in seeing a game with more stuff like that. I would just hope for more weird mechanical interactions and messing with stuff you could see, and just less weird searching for which part of the screen secretly is interactive. Like one of the things that messes with me in the speed runs is when I was doing the speed run stuff, you have to type in specific passwords in order to open certain doors, or I could use the phone or open that one lock and stuff like that. But every time you do that, you need the number that you got from the clue in the environment. And in order to do that, you have to click on it. You can't type in the phone number or whatnot. So like you have to read the note by your dresser in order to dial the phone. The phone number doesn't work unless you read the note, that one's less egregious. But in particular, the random book that happens to be a newspaper diary, a newspaper article that's required to open that one lock. Like the puzzle to open the lock is fine, but how secret the newspaper is kind of a bit much. I'd prefer to be able to physically find the stuff that I'm looking for. And it's also a bit of a disappointment to find like 6 keys that all just open another door and you just try all the doors again. Like that started happening a bit too much. But this has been a novel experience, and the sort of speed run being built into getting the endings was actually kind of amusing, and being rewarded by getting to look at new bizarre environments was a worthwhile reason to bother with the speed run, in my opinion. This has been Without Escape, everyone. Thanks for watching like always, and I'll see you next time.